Hello folks, Jack Shannon here. Welcome to my brand spanking new YouTube page. YouTube. My guest today is the one and only Mr. Jim Hurst.
Howdy.
Jim is an amazing guitarist, songwriter, singer, and all-around good guy.
Thank you.
So the purpose of my video, I guess the new phrase I just learned the other day, I guess I'm a vlogger. A video logger, so I guess I'm a vlogger. So anyway, my whole purpose of my page is how I'm going to start my career in music at a later stage in life, in my early 60s. And I know you don't believe I look 60, but I am. Okay.
Wow. He's 60.
And yeah.
You look 30.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You look
I
30
get the money
yourself.
back now,
Yes,
right?
Okay, yeah. So anyway, it's going to be a fun page. I hope everybody comes here to enjoy. We're going to have a few laughs and learn about songwriting and just some of the ins and outs of the music business. And you're just going to get a chance to watch this old cat shoot to stardom.
Awesome.
So I'm going to start out, Jim, just right off the bat. What do you think my odds are? Should we move on to another topic?
I think you have odds. I don't know how great they are,
but I do have odds.
But yeah, you do have odds. So
Okay.
it's possible.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
So I'm saying you have a chance.
Yes. Okay. But anyway, you heard from Jim Hurst. I have a chance. Okay. So anyway, Jim, your background as a guitar picker in Nashville, Tennessee started when?
1988 in Nashville.
1988.
That's when I started full-time guitar playing. But I was playing guitar way before that. But my wife and I moved our kids and our family to Nashville in 1988.
And you started with Holly Dunn was your first gig?
Yep, 1990. And I think our second performance was at the Grand Ole Opry.
That had to be a nerve-wracking experience.
It was awesome, but it was kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Only because that's such a pristine thing for country music, you know. You don't want to go on the Grand Ole Opry and not play well, not sing well, not look decent. You know, you want to do, it's an important place to play if you're a country music artist.
Yes.
So, and it was also a new position for me to play guitar and mandolin and sing harmony with Holly Dunn. And so I wanted to do that well for her as well. And she was a Grand Ole Opry member. So there's all that involved.
Yeah.
But it was an awesome experience.
Then you went on to Trisha Yearwood Band, Claire Lynch Band.
Yep, Sarah Evans. I played a few shows with Travis Tritt, John Cowan. I've done a lot of different, most of my career have been working with female artists because of my harmony vocals and the way I play guitar, I think is very reverent to the artist. And I think a lot of female artists that I've worked with, their music is interesting to me. I like it. I'm a fan of their talent and also the songs that they do. And the guitar that I get to do is following in the footsteps of the people who recorded the tracks on the CDs for the most part.
Right.
Later on with Claire Lynch and the Front Porch String Band and with some other folks I've worked with in the bluegrass realm, I actually did some of the recording. So I was replicating what I did on the recording, which was fun. But initially it was doing the work of Billy Walker Jr. and some of those. You know, it was really fine stuff.
Right. So if a young guy, since I'm a shoe-in already pretty much for stardom.
Exactly.
Say some young man out here in Illinois or Montana would like to come to Nashville and get a job playing with a professional band. Mm-hmm. What kind of steps would he take?
Well, if you're in Montana, you'd want to go mostly east and some south.
Okay, that's kind of what I was wondering.
Yes.
Would you fly or walk?
I don't think I'd walk.
Okay.
Because if you started in March, you might make it by August. But
okay.
Fly, you know, I think the first steps is to learn as much as you can before you make that move. Maybe talk to some folks that live in the area doing what you want to do and find out what was the biggest assets for them. learning to read a chord chart in Nashville, whether it be a number chart or a sheet music or a letter chart, that's vital because you want to be able to compete on the level that other people are. I would say also, it's best to have some sort of career before you do that and have some savings. When my wife and I left Ohio to go to Nashville, I was a truck driver, and we had some savings in the bank, but not as much as we needed. So I left truck driving after 12 years and moved to Nashville to do something completely unknown other than I knew how to play some music. So I would say investigate, do some research, and nowadays, since the 80s, late 80s, now there's all kinds of stuff on the internet, as YouTube and other places have. You can do a lot of research without leaving the comfort of your home. So I would do that first. Spend 2 to 3 to maybe 6 months of the time before you move down to save your money. Maybe put whatever career you have on hiatus to come to Nashville and see how it works. And what I would suggest to start with is come and spend a long weekend or a week. Come down and go and kind of test the water, see what's there. You'll hear a lot of people that are in Nashville that want to do what you want to do. And so you'll hear how good they are, and you compare that to yourself, and you say, well, you might say, well, I think I can compete. Or you might say, I need to work on it more. Before you make the big decision to do it, you make those inroads, you do your discovery and your research, and then you'll figure out that maybe next year is the time to come down.
Very good. So, people wanting to find Jim Hurst music, where would they find that at?
I have my own websites. I have 2 websites, Jim Hurst, JimHurst.com, and I have a trio, which is the Jim Hurst Trio. And you go to JimHurst3.com, and you'll find that page. I also have social media. I have Twitter, Instagram. I have 3 Facebook pages. I have a profile page, Jim Hurst, facebookpage.com/Jim Hurst. And then I have a Jim Hurst music page, and also have the Jim Hurst Trio music page. And so you can find me. If you search, go to your search bar in your computer on your either Internet Explorer or Google or whatever, and you type in Jim Hurst, usually I'm the first one that comes up. There's I want to say he's a photographer in the West Coast. His name is Jim Hurst. There's also, I think, a funeral, what do they call those guys, a mortician. That's by the name of Jim Hurst. I think there's probably 3 or 4 criminals named Jim Hurst. I ain't none of those people.
But none of them can play Swamp Reed.
Right. No, I don't think they can play Swamp Reed, but they might show me where it comes from.
So also, you produce people, you do all kinds of different things. Have you done anything interesting in the studio lately?
Yeah, I played on a couple of different artists' recordings.
Anybody's name come to mind?
Let's see, Jim Hurst Trio, Jim Hurst, Claire Lynch, Louisa Branscombe.
Anybody actually stand out?
Some guy I know that is in the studio currently that I'm actually helped to produce his album, and that's Mr. Jack Shannon.
I didn't even realize we were going there. Thank you, Jim. Yes, Jim's producing.
Amazing that I had that like unagi with you.
Exactly. My very first professional CD has been produced by Mr. Jim Hurst. They're all songs that I wrote. Some I wrote. I'm getting there, Jim. I'm getting there. Some I wrote with Jim Hurst. Don Kenny, a great writer from Massachusetts. Jerry Salley, Danny Crabtree. So it's going to be a good album.
Most of them are your material.
Most are my material, yes. So anyway, that's what this program is all about. We're going to promote great music. I'm going to tell you some people that I just really love their writing, their songs, that type of thing. And I have one question before we go. Jim has a song called Swamp Reed, which is one of my favorites. And you do a technique in there. I don't know. I guess I call it like a rhythmic popping type thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? No, not that. Not that. Not that. This man is so talented. when he's not on his meds, he's hard to deal with.
What meds?
Anyway, I have my Ted Williams Triple O guitar, which I recently got.
Walnut. From
Ted Williams in Minnesota. And if you would give us a little demonstration on that rhythmic popping, is there a technique? Yeah, you
like
just
that.
Yeah. Well, let's see what it is.
Oh, you want me to do it on guitar?
Yes, try to do it on that guitar for me. Well, there's one thing in there you go. It's like a really popping rhythm.
That?
Maybe I have you confused with another guitar player.
Could be.
That's very, very good, Jim. Jim is an amazing guitarist. Check him out at jimhurst.com. Check him out on YouTube, Facebook.
It's a soap opera, honey.
Is that what that is?
I think.
And please, I guess I'm supposed to recruit subscribers to my page.
Okay.
So subscribe to my page, and in the meantime, here's your homework, folks. Check out Donna Ulysses, Jerry Sally, Irene Kelly, Jim Hurst. Jim Hurst. Did I say Jim Hurst?
Jim Hurst Trio.
Yes. But anyway, hopefully we'll have fun. I'm all new to this vlog stuff, okay?
Going back to the lick.
The lick, yes.
So what I'm doing is I'm tapping the top of the strings with the nails on my fingers. So I'm picking up and hitting down.
Okay, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
You didn't let me finish. That's what that is. I'm back to websites.
Okay, and back to me. Let's get the conversation back on me.
Okay.
If we can.
So what do you think about you?
Well, to be honest, Jim, I need to borrow some money if I could.
Well, that makes two of us, so maybe we can go.
Yeah.
We can do the open our guitar cases in square down here,
Maybe we could.
and we can play some of your material, my material, and hopefully people will put money in the cases.
That's show business.
Yeah,
you
what
know,
they call it, busking.
busking. Yeah. Well, I'm just now learning vlogging, so I don't throw another word in there on me. But anyway,
Careful.
check out some people that I recommend. Come back, because once I catch on to how to do this, it'll be more entertaining and more information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where can they buy your CD, Jackson?
I don't know yet.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
You
yes.
have Facebook page,
Facebook, Jack Shannon Music on Facebook. Yes.
and soon you will have CDs available physically,
Soon I will have CDs available physically
and you can send him an email at
Jack Shannon, or it's Jack_Shannon at sbcglobal.net.
and then eventually you will have a web presence where the CDs will be available.
Evidently, I will have a web presence where the CDs will be available.
And it'll be on his Jack Shannon Music Facebook page.
Should I get my eyes done or anything to look younger?
You could do a facial kind of makeover. Get somebody else to shave you.
I think we're ready to end this conversation.
I'm having fun. I don't know about y'all.
Say goodbye, Jim.
Goodbye, Jim.
Thanks, folks.
Bye.